Good evening, fellow Toastmasters. I grew up in a small town. Grew up on a farm. And being on a farm, it's important that you get into a routine. And the routine every morning for me was milk the goats and collect the chicken eggs. One morning I got through finished milking the goats, and every time I would set it right by the door. I would set the pail of milk right by the door, and I would go get the chicken eggs. So I go get the eggs, and I come back one morning, and it was gone. The milk was gone. Sometimes my mom would go in, and she would get it. So I assumed maybe she did that. So I went inside and I said, "Mom, did you get the milk?" And she said, "No, I didn't get the milk." She said, "But you better hurry. It's time for school." So I took off running to school. I got to school, and the teacher said, "Have you heard the news?" And I said, No, what's the news?" She said, "There is a lion in town, and he's drinking all of our milk." I said, "A lion in town?" She said, "Yeah." I said, "Well, this cannot happen. I'm going to go look for that lion, and I'm going to tell him he cannot drink our milk without permission." So I go and I look for this lion, and I can't find him anywhere. So I decided to go back home. Well, I get home, and my mom, she says, "Have you heard the news?" And I said, "Yeah, I heard the news." She said, "Well, did you know that the lion is scratching people?" I said, "He's scratching people? This cannot happen in my town." So I went, and I looked for this lion again, and I thought he might be thirsty, so I went down by the creek. And as I was down there by the creek, I was sitting there thinking, where could this lion be? And then all of a sudden I heard, and I think that might be the lion, so I turned around, and sure enough, it was the lion. And I said to him, I said, "Lion, you can't be drinking all of our milk, and you can't be scratching people." And he said, "Well, who's going to stop me?" I said, "Well, I am. I'm here. I'm here to tell you can't do it." And he said, "I'm going to scratch you." And he scratched my arm. And he started to bleed just a tiny bit. And I said, "Mr. Lion, why did you do that? That wasn't nice." And he said, "Well, I'm angry." I said, "Why are you so angry?" He said, "Well, I travel around and I go from town to town. And everywhere I go, people throw rocks at me, they pull my tail, and they yell at me. And I'm tired of it, and I'm angry." So I thought for a minute, I got to get this angry lion out of my town, or I got to figure out how to help him not be so angry. So I decided, I've got two ideas for you, Mr. Lion. First one is I want you to breathe with me, okay? And so he agreed to do it. So I said, what I want you to do is I want you to take a deep breath. And I want you to exhale, and I want you to stick your tongue out. We're going to call this lion's breath. Because you're a lion, and I'm getting you to do this, and I think it's going to help you calm down. So the lion did it. He did it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 times. And I could see he started to calm down. Then I said, "Mr. Lion, how do you feel?" He said, "I feel great." He said, "I feel relaxed." I said, "That was the purpose." All right, now, this is the other thing that we're going to do. What I want you to do is I want you to let me ride on your back through the middle of town. And everyone's going to see that you're a good lion, that you're nice, and that you're not going to hurt them. So sure enough, that lion let me get on his back. I sink my hands into his hair, and we walk down the middle of Main Street. And everybody's looking at me, and I'm still nervous, because I'm scared. What if he's just kidding? What if he's going to turn around and bite me? But everyone's looking at us, and we get to the end of town, and everybody's followed us by that point. And they just start clapping. And they start cheering. And they come up and they pet the lion. And everything calms down. And the lion ended up staying in our town for 20 years. And he died, and we resurrected a statue in his honor. And we called it Riding the Lion. Thank you.